Deck by KJ. Yeah, Showtime player, they taking a seat. Swag dripping from my shoes and my teeth. I'm a problem, got a few tricks up my sleeve. I'm just getting started, can you believe? Trading cards, player, it's more than a game. Build a deck, player, take on my name. Get on board, train your cards, do your thing. Roll the tape, let me tell you how I came. We start from scratch, you know how I play. Tune in, make it quick, don't be late. Catch me with the best, learning every way. Come take a seat, and welcome to the stage. That by KJ.
Good morning. I'm confused. Jen, how are you?
Woo! I'm great, Tex. How are you?
I'm wonderful. What the hell did we just watch?
I don't know. Thank God Slappy's here.
Slappy, what was that? Are we now doing like paid promotional spots?
So today our very special guest is Roux. And as you could see, that was decked by KJ. So Roux is actually going to be the newest member of the breaking community with BoBA. And so everybody's excited. Hold on a second. Is that everybody's excited about my Yeti is not attaching, and I don't know why. All right, anyway, everyone's excited about seeing Roux breaking on Whatnot. She's been part of the family for a while, for months now. Getting to know, can't wait to get her on here. So those were, I think, 9 facts. We had 9 special facts. So when you're watching the recording of this Radish break room, make sure you go back, put it at quarter speed, and really focus in on those. Like Tex, she's actually produced many professional athletes. That's one of the facts.
Yeah, I saw she I can't remember exactly what it said, but she produced. Well, no, she produced or she made Yeti's first commercial. Is that what I saw?
Yes.
In there, and I think I saw Elvin Kamara and a couple other guys listed in there.
Did you also see my favorite fun fact about her? She has 2 degrees. Did you catch which 2 degrees she has?
That I did not know.
Jen? You get brownie points if you remember, Jen.
Oh,
I'm going to say nuclear medicine and sociology.
Oh, you got the nuclear medicine right. So it's nursing and statistics.
Oh.
Nursing and statistics.
Yes.
Ooh, I want to ask her what she thinks of The Pit.
Huh?
I like that show.
It's such a great show, isn't it?
Love it.
Love The Pit. It's
but
like the return of ER, only better.
I'd make a popular culture reference, but all right. But on top of that, not only does she have her degrees in nursing and statistics, she does nothing to do with those 2. She's actually a TV producer director.
Very cool. Very cool. Love it.
Like, yeah, right now
she's
cringing at
Tex. She can critique us on our production value and performances.
So it's funny that you say that because I was thinking the opposite. I'm like, man, that's going to be tough for her. I don't want to get her nervous before she comes out on stage, but you got to expect perfection out of this person. Like I had a chance to speak with her, and I'm so excited to hear you guys talk to her today because last night on the phone getting ready for this. First of all, we have guests on all the time, and usually we're lucky if their mic works. And last night she's so prepared. She wanted to know ahead of time. Because she was getting ready for this is the big time. You're on Radish Break Room. You're speaking to the masses, and so she wanted to get ready. We probably spoke for an hour last night, and all I kept thinking about is, as you all know, I'm a Droid person, but I have a stupid iPhone right now. I wanted to hit that record button while I was talking to her because I'm like, this is all gold. Like I got to get this stuff while we were talking. So I was like,
Jerry, gold.
That's exactly what I was thinking. But it's like before we went live, Jen, before you were in here, Tex was talking to her and he couldn't help himself and he just wanted to ask her so many questions. I'm like, Tex, don't say anything. She's about to come on stage. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to hand. I know we want to talk about Radish Price Guide. There was a big change that happened. The big news too, for folks who didn't see it, I'm going to put the link in here. But Star City Games is going to be releasing their blasters at 1 p.m. Eastern. So that's in 1 hour, broadcasting live on Radish Break Room. There is going to be Bo Jackson Battle Arena product available. And now keep in mind, these are not auto-filled boxes. Yes, the random one might even have a super, but it's not expected. It's highly unlikely. So just set your expectations low. They are selling them $5 above MSRP. Dick's has them for $39.99. They're selling them for $45, a half of them. And then it goes up to $55 because they're going to sell them at market rate, which is about the going eBay rate right now. But still, you can actually get product. So just for folks watching us, know that in 54 minutes, your chance to get it, we'll put the link in here. I want to hit the Radish price guide. But on that note, I'm going to pull myself off the stage, Jen and Tex, and I'm going to bring her right up. And so you guys can, why is she here? What is she doing? What is her life story?
Who are you? Who are you? Where are you? Who am I? Where am I?
Hey, there she is.
Hello. Oh, I love that are you in a bar? Is that what you're?
Yeah, right. Isn't this great? I know.
Yeah.
Where else would I be at noon on a Wednesday?
Funny because I own a bar. So I should be in my bar right now.
Yeah,
this is
usually where he is.
Our hipster lounge. This is where our first break is taking place. So I thought, it'd be appropriate to be right here on our.
Wait, is that a real
lounge.
background or that's a simulated background, right?
Yeah, but it's not a green screen.
Okay.
So it is like here. I'll give you a little peek.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Little movie magic for everybody out there.
Well, hey, in the best of worlds, it would be a green screen, but we fought it for about, I'm going to go like a solid 50 hours. Curls and a green screen they don't work. They're hard to do. So.
Well, awesome.
Go
ahead, Tex.
No, go, Jen, go.
No, I was just going to say, so very excited to have you on the show. So glad you could take the time to join us today. And I got to pump up the females. Always got to love seeing another girl. Yep. Another girl in the group.
Sure.
That definitely deserves applause. So I have to say, just for everyone who hasn't already talked to you or, knows who you are or anything, how did you come to this fabulous Bo Battle Arena?
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's how long do we have?
Yeah.
No. So it goes back a while ago. So Heffrey is one of my partners, and I love him dearly. And so Decked by KJ is Kara, as in Kara Roux, and then Heffrey, as in Jeff, right? So I think Jen, Heffrey's been around since the beginning, right? Back when there was Raz and then a million other things, Parrots and Pirates, and then Home Team Heroes, and now, where it finally landed in the beauty of BoBA. And so I've heard about it for a long time, right? But it's hard to conceptually grasp it, especially when it was digital. And then when Alpha came out, it was like, I saw a few cards. We maybe ripped a pack or two, and I was like, oh, this is cool. But cards at that time, I had just started really getting into them because my youngest son loves Pokemon, loves it. And he has a favorite streamer who I love watching with him. And so I really got into opening cards with him in Pokemon. And then Heffrey brought over some update. Right, update came out, and it was like we started opening it, and I was like, "This is amazing! This is beautiful. One, it's beautiful. I love art, right? So I was like, this is beautiful, and these are amazing athletes, and I'm a huge sports fan. So I don't ever claim to know a lot about sports, but I love watching them. I love football, and although I live in Colorado, I grew up in Kansas and Missouri. And so, Bo played for the Royals back when I was, itty bitty. And, I can very much remember the hype. Bo knows will, always be a number one campaign out there. And so it's like all these pieces of I get to share it with my family. Like my son loves opening boba. I mean, he might say boba has overtaken Pokemon for him, which is crazy.
Ooh.
Wow.
You know, if we
bold
had more to
statement.
open, no, he might say it. He might. I'm not positive. If we let him open more, he would probably say it, you know, but it's like, oh no, this is a commodity, buddy. And we are saving this for our first stream. So there was that piece, there's sports, there's the art. And then like the best and most surprising part to me, like hands down, is the community. I wasn't expecting it. Like, it's like, I just didn't think around trading cards would be this really amazing community of people who are like they're into it so much. They love the product. They love one another and they love helping. And it's like, I'd heard about this community. I'd heard about like the 2048 group, all of this stuff from Heffrey. But it's very different to experience it. And so, you know, firsthand, I've been able to experience it a lot, like really in Whatnot is where it started. And that's the short version of how did boba get into my life.
That's awesome. Awesome. Well, welcome to the community, even though you've been here a little while in the background, I guess, up to this point. So you're going to start breaking on Whatnot. When is your first show? What are you breaking? Tell us.
Great questions. Well, yeah, and thank you. I haven't said thank you. Thank you so much for having me here. I am pumped to be here. I loved getting to talk to Slappy for a while. As you can imagine, we're both
hear that, Jen? Somebody actually liked talking to Slappy.
Did you really? I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, you don't have to butter him up anymore. You're already on the show. It's fine.
Yeah, let's butter him up. There was no buttering.
His head doesn't need to get any bigger.
Yeah.
Good.
We all know what it's like talking to Slappy. It's fine.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. So yes, first live show is on the 12th. So a week from tomorrow.
Okay.
It's at 8:00 Eastern. We're doing what we are calling the 2-3-4 show. So we're gonna do 2 hobbies, 3 double megas, 4 blasters, double random, double hero, and we'll have some pretty good giveaways in there too. So that's gonna be our first live show.
And what is your Whatnot channel? Like, what are you breaking under? What is the name?
Awesome question. It's under Decked by KJ.
Okay. So everybody go to Whatnot. Make sure you bookmark that show coming up on the 12th.
Thank you.
And
yeah, we're going to have fun.
So how much boba have you ripped personally? Like, are you building decks? Are you building sets?
Okay,
are you just ripping for fun and to collect in general?
Yeah. So I'm not building a deck. So I haven't actually learned how to play it. It's on the list of things I want to do. I did not realize, I don't know if you guys use OBS at all or have in any way from a production standpoint. I had no idea the learning curve on OBS would be like so steep. So I've spent a lot of time in that lately instead of learning to play, because I really do want to learn how to play the game. So I don't have, I've got a sort of a personal PC collection going of Roux. I just love his art so much.
Okay.
So not like baseball. I like baseball, not my number one choice in sports to watch. So funny to me that it's, a baseball player that I'm PCing, but I can't get enough. I can't get enough Roux. So I always try to get them in breaks. So I have a fair amount of dupes, but that has really been the collection I've been working on the most from a base hero standpoint. And then, if I could, I like Butterfly Sting. I love Muhammad Ali. Like, I love him. He doesn't come out a lot.
One of the hardest cards to get.
Yeah, seriously, one of the hardest. And here I've got one right next to me because I love him.
Oh my God, you have a logo, man. A logo brawl?
But watch this.
Wow.
What?
Oh my God, you have 2?
Yeah, in one break.
That's amazing. Oh my God.
Sorry, my light's bad. But
no, you're good. These things are always impossible to show on camera.
Yeah, well, yeah, my light, but yeah, Geek Toy Hut pulled 2 in the same break
my
out of one
God.
case. One case of
Wow.
hobby.
They were both in the same case?
Same case. Is that not
Wow.
wild? So
Eric
I
S., what
digress.
happened on the collation that day?
No,
Kidding,
I'm
Eric.
great with
Kidding,
the
Eric.
collation. Collation worked out perfect that
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
So I don't
Oh,
know.
that's
I'm not sure
spectacular.
if I answered. I think I answered your question.
Yeah.
No, no, totally.
So I'm curious because you're a producer in real life.
In real life, yep.
So that's obviously behind the scenes. So now you're kind of making that switch to come in front of the camera, ish from the breaking point of view. So how are you nervous about that? Are you excited? Like how did that go? Because
Yeah.
I've toyed with it once or twice and I'm like, I can't. I just I'm like no.
Oh my gosh. You could do that. If you can do this, you could absolutely do that. So I'm gonna disagree with that. You could do it. I am nervous. I'm definitely nervous. I'm more excited than I am nervous. And I'll tell you, my nerves are really in the tech piece. Like, I'm not by any means like tech illiterate, but it really is not. I mean, it is more complicated. And in fairness, I think Heffrey and I make it a little more complicated than it needs to be because this is what we do. Like, not that, but in production. And so we want everything to be lit perfectly. We want 2 cameras. We want fun backgrounds. We want it to have production value as well. And so that's I'm terrified of the internet going down or something like that. And all things out of my control. So that's probably where my nerves lie more than anything. But I think because the community has been so awesome. Like in Whatnot, the BoBA community, I mean, I could just list people who have reached out, who have helped us set up, who've had calls with us, who are just supportive, encouraging, and kind. That's what I think that chat is going to be. And it's going to be fun. And it's like, I'm not even worried about like trolls or something in that way. Like, I feel like chat would put them in their place of like, I'm super excited. I am a little nervous. But I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
So, can you tell us a little about your background? You've been in television production. Have you been in film production too, or has it been mostly television?
Really television. I mean, I do really produce commercials is what we do. So both Heffrey and I mean, Heffrey primarily directs, I primarily produce. We switch off and on every now and then when we need to. And from a film standpoint, no, definitely not. 30-second commercials is kind of where I'm at. And I've done that for, goodness, about 8.5 years, something like that. As Slappy.
And you work.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. You've worked with a lot of athletes, though.
Yeah,
in that
a fair
time?
amount. Yeah, a fair amount, for sure. And that's, I mean, that's always my favorite. Like, I love, again, it's the sports piece, and it's like, it also is really humanizing because it's like these are real people who also get nerves being on camera. Or, I mean, depending on the athlete, I don't know that Kelsey really gets nerves being on camera, but there some others did. And so and they can be really humble. And it's and there's this moment of like, I have to do the like, okay, I'm not a fan here. I'm working. I'm a producer. Like, I gotta take my fangirl off of me. But it's hard because I'm just like, oh, I've watched you, and especially the Chiefs. I've had the pleasure of getting to produce Kelsey, and this year I got to direct Nick Bolton, and so he's the nicest guy. He would not call me anything but ma'am. Did not matter how many times I told him, you don't have to call me ma'am. Like, okay, yes, ma'am. And as a like lifelong Chiefs fan, lifelong, like I mean, I was around long before the Mahomes bandwagon of.
You're not a
amazing.
bandwagon girl.
No, but and if you are, great, like hop on. Like I'm not. That's totally fine. But I'm just saying, I spent the decades of pain of Chiefs, being a Chiefs fan. So then to actually get to work with a couple of players, and before with Kelsey, like the first time we shot with him was in 2018, and if you were a Chiefs fan, you 100% knew who he was. But if you weren't a Chiefs fan and, football was just sort of tangential for you, you didn't necessarily know who he was. Like, I was all excited, like, oh, I'm going to go to Kansas City and shoot with Kelsey. And people are like, who, and then, we shot with him every year until 23. And it was like by 23, it was like, oh my God, who, and so that was cool to get to see his progression too.
Do you know who Rodder is? Who the athlete is? Since you're living in Colorado, do you know who the athlete Rodder is, Roux?
I don't.
Okay. I'll just let that percolate. If T-Sage is watching, Jen and Tex, you can take that.
Rodder.
All right, we'll come back to Rodder. I want to know more.
Right.
So are these national commercials? Are these local or regional commercials? Is this anything we would have seen? Do you have a Super Bowl commercial coming this weekend?
I wish. Actually, I don't wish. I wouldn't be able to do this if I did.
No.
But no, they're regional. So we have clients all over the country, and primarily our clients are attorneys, and they'll do partnerships with athletes. And then what we make, usually it's something to do with their foundations, right? So it's something talking about the good that they're doing for the community. So a lot of times our client will have a foundation, as will the athlete. And so then we get to come together and make some fun collaborations of the two of them, almost in sort of a PSA format, but we get to do it creatively, which I love getting to be creative. So yeah, it depends on where you live.
Awesome.
Depending on where you live, you may have seen, like, you absolutely could have seen a commercial. If you lived in New Orleans, you could have seen a Camaro commercial. If you live in Missouri, you would have probably seen a Kelsey commercial.
Tex, I know you want to focus on the cinematography, but and we don't want to leave poor Roux. It's like I bring it up and leave, but you were talking about all the athletes that she worked with, and since she's in Colorado, right, it's possible that she worked with the #1 mortician in the state of Colorado, which is Rod Smith. It's like, Roux, we weren't sure if you had worked with him before, because when it's, in times of bereavement, you turn to Rod Smith to comfort your family. The joke is, Roux, is that he's part of the alpha set, and TexHooper he's got more Rod Smiths than he has socks. And the best part is, one day while I'm driving through North Carolina, the three of us are on a call, and I'm like, guys, what is Rod Smith? Like, who is he? And no, this started because TexHooper goes, I don't know who Rod Smith is, but he probably saved Bo's life, and that's the reason why he's in this set. He is what, guys? Is it 2 or 3 times Super Bowl champion?
At least two.
But when
I
you
love
look
it.
him up, if you look him up, Roux, I mean, wouldn't you trust this man? Like, seriously, could you not do a commercial and put him in it and say, like, trust me with your family in a time of need. We'll take care of everything. Just bring your loved one to us.
Yeah, no, we could do that. That'd not be a problem. We could absolutely do that. Although those aren't really the commercials we make, but if Rodder's showing up, I will do whatever.
As long as the check cashes, right?
Yeah.
I'm not worried about that either. Yeah.
Right.
My
I did not realize he was now a mortician.
Oh my God, Tex! Seriously? That was the
I know
whole
we've
joke.
gone through all this before. I know, but I forgot about it.
Oh my Lord.
Oh, Rodder, he's like the bane of my existence.
If only we had a producer we knew, Jen, and we could splice together. Like, it would be great is, like, put a timestamp, show Tex, like, talking about this with us. And then fast forward to now, I'm like, oh, now he's a mortician?
Yeah, he's like, I didn't even know he's a mortician. I'm like, that was the whole joke, Tex.
I know, but I don't remember every single thing we talk. We have a lot of jokes. Why can't I find my? Trying to find some of those Rodders.
So we're speaking about your son and how he enjoys Pokemon and now BoBA and everything like that. Is he gonna have a role on the breaking, or are we gonna bring him in to help out, or is he just gonna be
in the back sorting?
Yeah.
He can just sort in the back.
Yeah, no, so if it were up to him, he would be sitting right next to me on camera. He'd be hosting the thing. I'd actually be sorting. So if it were up to him. But he's 11, and so I'm not cool yet with him being on camera. So he'll be behind the scenes. He'll absolutely be sorting. He is just as excited as I am, and I can't wait for him too. Like he doesn't want to go to school next Thursday. He's like, well, how about I stay home? And then I'm like, honey, the show is not until 8:00 Eastern time. Like you're gonna have plenty of time.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you got to go to school. You got to go to school. So yeah, he'll be on the sidelines. You might hear him every now and then, but you won't see him yet.
Okay. And then what are your thoughts? Like how do you want to do your breaks? Like what kind of breaks are you going to have? Like what do you have themes or structures, or what are your thoughts on how you're going to do all that?
Yeah. So our big theme is that to come hang out with us during happy hour, hence the bar.
Nice.
And that any hour that you are opening BoBA is happy hour. So like this could be any time of day, right? Like we are opening BoBA, you come hang out. We'll be in different locations. We don't always want to be in the same bar. So we're gonna move around. You can count on that. There might be some themed drinks. We'll see. I know. So that'll be
nice.
That'll be fun.
Little mixology going on before the break.
A little mixology, exactly. We might dig a little into our heroes and see what some of our heroes' favorite drinks are. Bring something out like that.
Oh, there we go.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Do you plan on attending the National?
I do. I have not booked a flight or gotten a hotel yet or anything like that, but I do. Huge crowds tend to overwhelm me, like just straight honest, huge crowds. So like even like we went, my son and I went to a show called Card Party for Pokemon and like his big streamer, and it was massive. And my guess is it's probably about 1/10 of the size of Nationals. And there I was like, oh my God, okay. Just like I was like, I need an objective here. Like, what are we doing? Right. Like, cause I can do that, but this was so many people. And so Nationals, it scares me a little. Like I have heard the stories. There are a lot of people there. But
it's bananas.
I don't know how I couldn't go. Like I want to meet so many people that I've met and whatnot. Like I want to meet them in person and put a face to the name if they're not a breaker. And I mean, BoBA will be there, right? I mean, there will be so much Bo Jackson happening at that show, or I just can't imagine missing it. So
well, you know what? You let us know when you get to the convention, and we'll send a group of people over to surround you, and we'll ferry you right to the BoBA booth,
right to the
through
booth,
all the crowd and everything.
Yeah,
and then you
hang
just
out in the booth, and you'll be good.
Yeah,
you just hunker down in there.
The logic of this, she doesn't like groups of people, and your logic to protect her is to set a group of people to swarm her. To protect her from
A group of people she knows.
Friendly.
Not just a group of random strangers.
We could get one of those big bubble balls, you could
right.
Just roll
we need
hamster wheel. Yeah.
Can we get the Pope Mobile? We'll just drive you through in the Pope Mobile. You can wave.
Could you pick me up at the airport too? Like, is that cool? And not
Snappy loves to drive back and forth from the airport.
Really?
So he will definitely pick you up at the airport.
I've never experienced that.
Oh, maybe that's just for us, Jen.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yep. Okay.
No. Oh, too funny. Yeah. So that's the long answer. Yes, we will be there. We will be there.
my name's gonna get Jen, I believe you criticized my driving, so you most certainly get a ride to downtown Cleveland. Remember, you said I almost
wait. Who doesn't criticize your driving?
not. I do remember I had so many people wanting to ride with me. They were literally riding in the trunk.
That was
You were the only one with a car.
No, that
you were
was
the only one with a car.
That was not because of you. That was not because of you.
That was necessity.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that was getting from point A to B
Yeah.
with only one way.
And it was in the trunk.
Okay, so what is it about McDonald's Fountain Diet Coke that you love so much? Is it because they tweak it to make it sweeter? Because they do. Oh my God, she's got one right there.
It's a problem, guys. I do have a limit, and that limit is one a day. And I get extra ice in it, so a large is really like a medium. That's what I tell myself.
Yeah.
I mean, these games we play, right?
Yeah, right. So I just drink a medium Fountain Diet Coke from McDonald's every day. That's it. I don't know what it is. I think there's something addictive in there, like more so than like a can. I'm not sure. They get the ratio right of carbonation.
It gets delivered in stainless steel canisters.
And they have their own
I've heard that
mixture in the fountain machine.
Everyone else gets the bags of syrup and stuff. Theirs is in like, I believe it's like stainless steel canisters. So
it's like a keg. It comes in like a keg.
So people are saying that's what, that along with a couple other things makes it. Yeah.
It works. I mean, I do. It really does. Like, and I have no problem being like, yeah, no, I do have a drinking problem, and it's this, right? Like, it is Diet Coke. So yeah.
So I'm just reading. Slappy put up all your fun facts here, and I'm just gonna all the ones that were in the opening that we missed. But you're a big hip hop, classical, and jazz music fan. So who are some of your favorites?
Oh gosh. Okay. So who I'm all over the board. So I would say like more recent hip hop. I mean, I love Kendrick. I don't know how you could be a hip hop fan and not love Kendrick Lamar. I love who else in the recent genres. I mean, actually we can go old school. I like old school like Mos Def and Talib Kweli and the Notorious B.I.G. and like we will get to hear some. It'll be in our stream. I'll try and keep it not too bad from a language standpoint. But it's also like, if we're at the bar, it's what's playing. I can't control that.
Hey, we're all adults. We're all adults. We can hear some naughty words every now and then.
Oh yeah, Naughty by Nature. Thank you. That's another one I love. Old school. From a classic rock standpoint, again, I'm all over the board. I love Jimi Hendrix. That was one of like the first musicians. My dad's a drummer. One of the first musicians he ever really introduced me to, and I just fell in love with him. So he's one of my favorites. I love who else in classic rock? I mean, really sort of a lot of the well-knowns. I love the Beatles. I don't know how you couldn't. I love the Stones. I love from a jazz standpoint anything with a trumpet. So a Miles Davis fan. I'm sort of all over, and I like a lot of genres in between. Those are just probably three of my favorites. I just love music in general. I always have it on. I'm always bopping to something. It really like it just feels like it's kind of part of me, but I am not musical at all. So it's a shame, a real shame.
So I see you're also a sushi chef.
Yeah,
you like to make sushi at home?
Yeah, it's called Mama's Sushi Bar, and it happens about twice a year because it takes a ton of work. Because you want to get your fresh fish from a good place. So
are you doing like a full omakase like tasting, or is this?
Yeah, I mean, kind of. Yeah, it's got a soup course, it's got a salad course, and then the roll is made to order. So I've got all the laid out. Yeah, and I know, right? It's fun.
When
and
when,
it's
when is
delicious.
the next time I'm going to be
I
in
know.
Colorado?
When's the next
Yeah.
one?
Well, yeah. Let me know when you're coming. You know, or
Actually,
I can just.
Jen, I think we need in one of our rooms at the National. We need to set up a sushi station.
There we
We need to have
go.
like an omakase in one of our hotel rooms.
Yep. There we go.
Yeah, great. We can just
That'll
add
work.
that booth at National. I'll
Yeah,
make
exactly.
sushi.
Yeah,
Easy.
doing all your hand rolls.
Yeah, that'll be fun. And handing cards. I mean, what couldn't go together? You know,
Yeah,
just
right. Yeah,
little raw
little fish
salmon,
and
a
cards.
Bojacks.
We love it all.
You built a 3,600 piece Bugatti
Oh, I
Lego
did.
Bugatti during COVID.
I did. It was so fun. I mean,
I love the
it,
Bugatti Veyron. I love that car. The car's amazing.
it was, if you know Legos at all, it was a Technic. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
technically trying to be very accurate, right? So, I mean, the pistons worked, right? I mean, you like,
Mm-hmm.
it was so cool. It took a long time. So,
Is it still
but it was,
together? Do you still have it like on a shelf?
well, you know, I did for a while. It sat out for about a year, and then I was like, okay, that's cool. Like, but it's, you know, it's sort of like I've seen
And they're
enough of
done
that
that.
Bugatti. Yeah, been there. So it's somewhere. It's in somebody's room. I think it's in my son's room.
You're the first
But
person
yeah.
that got sick of looking at a Bugatti, probably. A Bugatti.
Fair. That is totally true. But you
Like,
know, it
oh,
just didn't
that
have
thing again?
it didn't have the pickup that I was wanting from it. So, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, it was only
Yeah.
the fastest production car in history, but yeah, but it could be better.
It could be. I mean, that Lego one didn't go that fast.
Yeah,
Let me tell
right.
you. I tried.
Yeah.
I tried that little wheel.
Very tight cornering.
Totally.
Oh man, that's funny. I'm just going through your CV here. See if there's anything else interesting that pops up. Oh, so you have a nursing degree.
Yeah, that's true.
Did you actually work and like how long were you a nurse for? Like what did you do?
So I was a nurse. Well, I'm still a nurse. So, you know, it's really
once a nurse,
really
always a nurse.
Well, yeah, and I keep my license. That licensing test with like passing my boards, that was a hard exam. So even though I don't do anything with it, I still renew my license every couple years. And I did it for about, I'd say about 9 years or so. But the in-hospital nursing was not for me. I thought it was going to be really flexible. I thought, oh, this is great. 3 12-hour shifts a week, and then I'll have 4 days off and I'll be able to spend it with my family. Love it, love it. I did not realize how intense it actually is. And, you know, my sort of couple running jokes I like to make about what I do now is like, when people are, you know, losing their mind over something on a shoot, I'm always like, you know what? Nobody's dying here. Like, it's like okay, it's gonna be fine. Like, we'll figure it out. The green screen isn't working with your curls. We'll get it. You're gonna be okay. And then the other piece I like to come back to is, you know, you don't want your nurse to be that creative. Like, you know, you want her or him to really. There's a protocol for a reason. You got to stick to that. And so I loved the analytical piece. I loved helping people. I did not love not being creative. So
you wanted a little more guesswork in your nursing.
Yeah. What do I do here? What do I do?
Let's try it. What the hell?
Yeah.
Give it a shot.
Let's see if this is better than what they've been doing for 50 years.
What's the worst that can happen?
Can't hurt.
Yeah, how bad can it be?
Yeah, exactly.
So do you watch The Pit?
So I have seen a few episodes of The Pit. I have not. So I will say, once I became a nurse, like medical dramas lost all appeal for me. I watched like every season of House like 4 times over before I was a nurse.
Love House. So great.
Oh my God. It was always amyloidosis. Always. I was like, oh, amyloid.
It's never lupus.
It's amyloidosis. Like when I learned about it in nursing school, I was like, oh my God, that's from House. I know this. But after I became a nurse, the medical drama is really just it went downhill for me. I was like, this is too real. I'm scarred enough in my actual day job.
Okay, so that's interesting. So you didn't like it because it was too much like the real thing, not that it was too fictionalized.
It depends on the show, but correct.
Oh, okay.
But I will say I really did enjoy The Pit. The few episodes I watched, I did enjoy it. The charge nurse, that sort of co-starred the head doctor. She is phenomenal. Like as an actress and as a role, and she nails it. Oh, it gives me goosebumps. Yeah. So
she's amazing on that show. She did it was maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks ago. She did an amazing interview on Colbert.
Yeah.
That you might want to jump on and check out if you haven't seen it. Yeah.
I saw a snippet of it.
Oh, okay.
And it was so good. She was talking about sort of how down she was in real life and then how she sort of got back in the game. And it was, I do want to see the whole thing, but I did see that clip and was like, that is awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we want to
Catherine
what?
Lanessa is her name. Catherine Lanessa.
Oh, the actor.
Is the
Catherine Lanessa.
Actor's name.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Do we want to
Fun fact.
Fun fact.
You're full of them. I don't know.
I'm full of her. I'm full of Roxy's fun fact.
Okay. Do you want to bring Slappy on? And I
know.
No. I know we don't want to, but I think we have to.
Okay, fine.
We want to talk about the Radish price guide. I know, and 1 o'clock is approaching, and I know everyone's fingers are going to.
Oh my god, it's been 45 minutes already.
Yeah.
It's amazing when you're having fun, Tex, right? Hey, Jen, remember what I love you guys talking about whether to bring me up on stage. Remember what you can do when you snap your fingers, Jen? What can you do?
You're magic. You're all magic, Jen.
Did you want them back on the stage, Jen?
Oh, I guess.
How long have you two been working on that?
All right.
I get no respect.
Respect is earned, my friend.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
So hopefully, do you have a couple of minutes, Roux, to stay with us, sit on the couch, just talk about one other issue?
Oh, absolutely. I've got all my drinks. I'm here. I'm here to stay.
So wait, you got a Diet Coke. What else?
Again, drinking problem, you guys. It's a running joke in my family. I've got my cup of coffee. I've got my water. And then hold on, wait for it. I've got my backup water.
You must pee every 2 minutes.
As one does.
Yeah. So that's it though. That's it. I'm only at 4, so I'm good.
Seriously, what are you gonna do with a long break? You're gonna go to the bathroom like 15 times during a break.
I know. How big is your bladder? You must have a bladder the size of a basketball.
I haven't measured. I don't know. We haven't gotten to that detail yet. It's not, that part is not in the business plan. I'll let you know after the first break.
That's great. All right. Well, listen, one of the things we want to talk about, by the way, Frosty saying coffee, water, and Diet Coke, you're prepared. So that is
oh, hi Frosty.
Two waters. Two waters.
Backup water. Water.
One thing that I just want to put out there is that so people know to know to go and check it. Let's get it. There's a special promo code to get attention and awareness to Decked by KJ. Is right now if you head over to radishpriceguide.com, and we're going to bring it up. Let's see. Let's put it on the stage. Let's put us over to the side. Let's see. Will that work? Okay. So with radishpriceguide.com, everybody knows that you can go there. This is the final sale price for all the bow cards. It's not the eBay listed price. It's actually, you don't need to go to 130 point. This is the same data. It's the final sale price. And we'll go and take a look at the sealed price guide. I always like looking at that. There's a couple things today, but you'll notice in the corner, on mine, it says sign out. And even though I've doxed myself pretty well, I'm not going to dox it here. If I sign out, then I'm going to sign back in, but it's connected to Google. And so you can just sign in with your Google account. That's all you need to do to connect your account. You don't have to worry about username and password. You can say, like, I use Radish Price Guide all the time. Why do I want to sign in? You don't need to keep using it that way. But what it does is there's this menu called My Collection. And so I've put in like 20 cards. And so you can look and it's 30 days, 365 days, but you can put it in and it tracks the value of your collection based on the last sale on eBay.
Cool.
So everybody
That's very cool.
Yeah, everybody can put 5 cards in, but you'll notice Rob made a big change. Big Rob, BRFTW, as you all know, he is the genius behind this. And you can export your collection. So it's great. Right now you can export it out. If you have your collection loaded and you start picking up stuff on eBay and you add it here, and then you want a current updated spreadsheet, you can export it. But the other big thing is you can import your spreadsheet. So a lot of folks have spreadsheets. And you might say to yourself, I'm not at the premium level. I have more than 5 cards. Can I import it? You can, but it'll only show you 5 cards. And so if you want right now, you can go ahead, the manage subscription up here. You can go ahead and subscribe, and you just want to use the code that's going right now. It's Deck by KJ. And that is only going to be good until midnight tomorrow, or I should say 11:59 Eastern. So that's only good today and tomorrow, but you go there, you can get a month. You can go ahead and track your, see if you like it. It's just an added feature we're trying to do to support the site. So those are the big things that are going on over there. Tex or Jen, any questions before I go over to the sealed price guide and take a look at what the prices are going for?
No, I've been using the price guide a ton. It's awesome. I've got all my stuff, or I've got a lot of my PC stuff logged in there, and it's awesome. I love it.
It's very cool. Very, very cool.
Whenever I get my mail day stuff, I love to get in there and add it into the collection.
Are all your rodders in there?
Yeah. Oh, all my routers are in there.
Okay.
They're the base of my collection.
Good. I want to make sure we don't lose those.
No, God, no.
And let's see. Since we're talking about it, you know who we have to hear from?
Cards?
Yep.
Don't guess the price. Look up their value now at radishpriceguide.com.
All right. So the
hang on, let's ask our producer what she thinks of that commercial.
It's creative.
Be as critical as possible.
It's creative.
As I told Slappy yesterday, I wear it all right here. You will know what I think because it's right here.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear you're a parent. We need more kids in America with parents willing to do that. Show them the real truth instead of hiding. So good for you for being a parent and showing it all on your face.
Yeah, it works out not well sometimes. I will say that.
Yeah.
Really, being direct doesn't always work.
I know.
So one thing I want to say, and like some people in the community have talked about this with the Radish price guide, and Rob was just sharing last night the build out for it, is that we're close to the point where folks are going to be able to submit private sales. Because as you know, the problem with Bo Jackson Battle Arena, for folks who don't understand, is it came out of a community that Jeff French, the genesis of the community was a community that existed already, a community of 10,000 people. And it was a community built on trust. People would trade things. I know that happens in the hobby industry where people like, hey, do you vouch for this person in a Facebook group? But it was like on steroids in the old group. In fact, I was just reminiscing about you guys, the Last Lost Miner between Tito and Alpha Trilogy. It's a $40,000 trade. And it's funny when we interviewed one of the people after it happened, it's like, hey, did you ever think, like, you've never met this person in person. Did you hesitate like before you sent it? You don't have the other part of the 40,000. No, like why would I? And it was that kind of community that you could literally send 40,000 to someone you've never met before and feel comfortable. So that's kind of where the community is today. And so it's good and it's bad. It's good because we have the best community there is. It's bad because it doesn't track the value of the cards. The best cards, the most rare cards never get traded on eBay because they're being done between community members. So a lot of folks have said, I wish there was a way that we could track that. And so what we're going to do is we'll see what the final is, but basically there'll be a submission button. And what we really hope is that the community, it helps you, it helps your collection, it helps the community. People will take the time to go ahead and submit when they have a private trade with another person. And then what we're going to do is we'll employ some people, meaning and not the legal term of employing, but like employ their help.
Wait, what? Wait, Jen and I are getting paid? What? Do we get health insurance too?
I'm going to pay the sushi chef before I'm going to pay
Oh,
you guys.
oh! I thought you meant you were going to pay for sushi in Chicago.
So-
You
know
know
what?
For the sushi chef in Chicago. That's the full statement.
Yes,
I
yes.
accept boba as payment, just so you know. I mean, I accept boba. Any addition, I'm not picky. I will open anything.
Yeah, don't put the idea in their head. Of course, they'll take that. I'm known for having my sealed stuff. But so what's going to happen is that people like Jen and Tex are going to voluntold that they're going to help out. We'll have say 10 moderators, and so when somebody submits a sale, is that it'll be reviewed, and if we know the community member, we can validate it. So there'll be a verification process, so that way somebody's not using it to manipulate any markets, and we'll verify it's a real sale. You know, I was talking to Rob about this, and I understand where Rob's like, listen, I don't want to, I don't want this to be every card, like, because he's very much like Rob is so data driven and robotic. And that's what's great. That's why it's reliable, that he gets nervous with private sales, right? Because it's like eBay, it's done. It's a sale, even though, right, people do manipulate eBay sales. But we have to make an exception because certainly one of ones, there's not going to be a history of sales. So if we can import that, or like even when you're talking about glows or hexes, and there's only 3 or 5, there might only be one sale. So it's important to capture those. But I was also saying to Rob, and I think he's on board with it, my feeling is I'm okay going down to a glow Battlefoil 130. If there's never been a sale on eBay, it's like we would give the community something more than eBay would. If there's no comp for that one particular, I find that hard to believe. But kind of the rule we're thinking is once you start getting to Apex cards, so power 165 and up, all one of ones, like those are the cards that really need to be in here. Because when you're looking at your collection value, you're not going to see it because there's no comps there. Rob is designing it. You can toggle that off or on. So you'll be able to look at just eBay sales to drive the valuation, or you can add it on and say, yes, I want that incorporated to understand what the community value would as well. So anyway, those are the big things happening over there. Definitely let us know the feedback. Just to let you know, it's, Rob has a day job. So there will be issues, like definitely report them. Rob's amazing the way he fixes them. But the important thing to remember is until tomorrow, this is a Radish break room. We're talking about Bo Jackson Battle Arena. We're talking with RouxOnDeck, who is part of the Decked by KJ breaking team that's going to be hitting streets on February 12th. And right now you can sign up for radishpriceguide.com by punching in the code Decked by KJ, and you'll get a month just to check it out to see if that's something that you're interested in. So, Jen, I think it's 7 minutes until Star City Games. And again, now I will say the Bo team, I don't think they think this is going to sell out. I think,
Again, we're going back to the last time when they were like, oh, it's going to be like hours. It was like,
I bet it's like 4 minutes for
Yeah.
all the blasters.
I think it was like 2 minutes. I think this is going to go. Is there a limit on this?
I haven't seen one. I didn't.
I don't think so. Actually, is the Star City page up? Has anybody looked?
You can do text. Oh, it is up.
Yeah, it was. You couldn't. It just was grayed out, right? It said, you could choose like notify me when available.
I love Roux. If anybody was concerned that Roux is not a degenerate like the rest of you, when she starts breaking, just know that while she's doing the show, she's like, "Oh, it's up." She's like, "I have my thing."
A maximum purchase of 16.
Okay.
Is what's on the Star City site. Maximum purchase 16 units.
Oh.
Okay.
So
16.
Yeah, and Frosty is agreeing with you. It's going to sell out in 5 minutes. Heffrey says under 3 minutes. Man, the comments are coming in so fast. I can't highlight the one I want. And then, of course, Eric said,
who has the over under on 2 minutes for this one?
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, let me ask you this though: is that right now you can, if you go back to the sealed price guide, and real quick, is that so at the top of Radish Price Guide, there's a menu, and we have sealed price guide. You can go and take a look at what's there. So the Griffey Double Mega Box, actually, which has been trending text. You got to mute when you're typing. Between one text. Is that it's been trending between 140 and 150. You're ripping packs. Oh my God, you're just ADHD.
I can't.
The double mega sold for 132. That dipped down a little bit. You saw the Griffey hobby box that's going at 700. That traded today for 635. And the battle trainer kit. I remember when I offered Tex and others, like they had them at my local store, and I'm like, they're like $40. I'm like, hey, do you guys want any? They're like, no. It's like, well, I'm sorry you didn't want 4X in 15 months because it's selling for $165 and the lowest one is like $200. But if you go and look here, the Griffey blaster box, the last sale was $55. So if Star City Games offers it at $55, so let me ask you that, Kara, is that the $45 price, right? Why wouldn't you buy it? It's $10 cheaper, human nature, half the product. Yeah, that should sell in less than 5 minutes. But if it's $55, is the rest going to sell out? Because you could go to eBay, right?
Well, you could, but I mean, I really do. I think this will sell out just very quickly. I mean, I guess we also have no idea how much there is. But we'll know here at like 11:05 or 1:05 your time, right? Like
Real
I think
time,
it'll sell out. Real time.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, there is no reason you would not go and buy 16 from Star City Games. I cannot see why one would not do that. I don't like,
So just to be clear, if you missed the allocation for the first half, you're buying 16 at $55, correct?
Me?
Yes. You said there's no reason you shouldn't do it. What are you doing?
Well,
you are a breaker now.
I have a lot of blasters, guys. If this was hobbies, I need more hobbies.
You can never have enough of any of this stuff.
All right. So, Tex, those are words I already uttered today to Heffery, and he gave me a look like maybe you can have too many blasters. So
I doubt that.
Well,
Heffery would never do that.
Come on. Did he hit his head? Is it like something happened?
Yeah.
Are you
He's
sure it was him?
Looking at the book, so that might be why.
Oh, he's one of those guys.
That guy.
Oh, he cares about how much we're spending.
So Wilcoff asked, is it $59.99 on the site, right? I know that Kara was there. I will say the announcement from said that the price will go back to $55 plus or whatever they are at market. So I don't know, Kara, when you were in there looking, if it said $59.99.
No, when I looked, it did. It was grayed out. It was grayed out, and it said, I think it did say 55 or 59.99. But I do know that in Frenchie's message in Discord, he said 45.99. So I'm guessing it'll just change when they update to you can actually put them in your cart. That's my assumption.
Yeah, right now it's $59.99 on the page.
And I did put the announcement in the chat. For those who are not in Discord, it's a social media app. There's an official group for Bo Jackson Battle Arena. It's worth joining and getting to know the community there. But there's also, they also put out announcements, which you can get there. So that just got put in there. All right. Well, we thank you so much, Roux, for being here. And good luck. Listen to Heffery. You don't have too many blasters. We expect to hear that you bought all 16. And then Tex and Jen, I'll let you sign it off. We've got about 1 minute to sign off, so that way we can get out and people can go buy their blasters at half, or not half off, at
a tenth off. Whatever it is.
Thank you so much for having
me. Thank you. Yeah, this has been awesome. Yeah. Can't wait for the break on the 12th. It's going to be fun.
And can we have her back next Wednesday just for 2 minutes? Pop in, tell us, like, just to remind us, like, for
she can be back whenever she wants. Yeah.
5 minutes just to pop in?
Okay. All right. I'm here. I will be popping in.
Perfect. We love the pop in.
Woo-woo!
Thank you, guys. Thank you. So appreciate it. Appreciate the opportunity. Love the community. And I'm grateful to be a part of it.
Awesome.
We're great to have you. Thanks again. I'm like, I like Roux Kara. Like, I'm
yeah, you got me. I'm like, well, RouxOnDeck is just how people know me and whatnot, right? But it's totally fine. You can call me Kara. That's what most people in the world call me.
It's like it's funny because I can't call him Jake. Like it
doesn't work.
I can't. Yeah, exactly. I can't do it. It's like always text. It'll always be text. Like it's just not. My brain doesn't work that way. So now I got to figure out.
I have an orange cat named Roux. So it's very easy for me.
Oh,
that is awesome. Love it. Best cat you've ever had, right?
Oh, I love Roux. Roux the cat is the best.
Roux is great. Roux is great.
Yeah, she shows up on stream every now and then.
Yeah.
Aw, love it.
Yeah, my little baby cat.
All right. Well, thank you again, Roux, for coming on with us and spending time. Good luck next week. We'll, do a little pop in on Wednesday just to remind everyone. Everyone should go bookmark.
Oh,
you can't see her face. She has.
I know. Hang on.
She has RBF face all the time. There we go.
Oh my God. She's amazing. I love her.
Bro.
That is
Just sitting in
incredible.
the sun, having a little bath.
Oh my goodness. She is so cute.
All right.
All right, Roux, thank you. It was awesome.
Get your blasters, guys.
Yeah,
Good luck.
screw Heffrey, buy your blasters.
See you guys
Okay,
next
we're
week.
gonna go get these.
Yeah.